Hello, I'm TNT the Insane, and we're going to be playing some Shadowrun Returns again. I can't not say it really. I mean, I've just been looking up some of the stuff that they've been talking about. You know, the new YouTube laws and regulations and stuff like that. The content ID and how it basically just screws everyone over right now. I really hope they fix it, because if they don't, everyone's going to leave YouTube, and I don't have incredible space on this computer, so I've deleted half my files, which isn't a good thing. So that means I'd have to start up basically from scratch on the, if we found a new place. Without the colourful staff, cast of regulars and posing tourists, the Union feels hollow. The front bar and lounge area deserted except for a handful of janitors. You know, just because I'm complaining about YouTube doesn't mean that I'm going to completely ignore what's going on for you guys. But yeah, it's going ass backwards right now with YouTube. Mrs. Kabuta is in the back. Unconfirmed Ripper killing. Oh, an unnamed NTSB worker was found dead at the Bureau's West Seattle warehouse. I see. Lone Star remains silent. Sorry, I've never seen those before. I probably should have at some point. But yeah, YouTube is basically killing itself right now because it's enforcing a whole load of rules that no one wants. Hey, I just swept the... is that a wyvern head or something? But yeah, it's forcing a whole load of rules no one wants, no one is very happy about. Gathered round the intimate back bar, Mrs. Kubota and her cotier gather their breakfasts, with the lady herself doing the cooking. The smell of soy calf and something resembling sausage fills the room. Something resembling sausage? Yeah. But, so YouTube's killing itself. I'm unfortunately just watching these sausages. I just joined... which I suppose isn't that bad, but yeah, it's just horrible to see it happen, because I don't know where I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm not making any money off these videos, I haven't even got, like, someone paying, so I've got, what to know, and I should stop complaining, but yeah, let's go to Mr. Clue. Evening, Mom. What's the word around town, Mr. Clue? There's been a lot more talk about the Ripper killing. Some people are saying they're hate crimes on account of the victims all being human. There's more to it than just that. My thoughts exactly. People are just too quick to label something a hate crime. Check the census. The city is still 66% human. Close your eyes, throw a rock, you're more than likely to hit a human. Doesn't make it a hate crime. Still a crime, though. That should be enough. This is the first real rise you've seen out Mr. Clue, but he reins himself in with a roll of his thick shoulders and smoothing of his jacket. Don't worry, not gonna start throwing rocks. Wouldn't want to reinforce a stereotype. I'll leave you to your business, Mom. I think I changed his voice just then, but I like it. Mrs. Kabuta. Ohio. Would you like some... She stops. Forgive me, or me, but you look like hell. Thanks, just the welcome I was looking for. She looks over you, noting the signs of nocturnal activity. She nods. Any run you can walk away from is a good run? I agree, good to be back in one place. It is good to have you back. I can tell that you have been busy, and I can see that by the look in your face that there is something you need. Is it about the Ripper? Yes, I found some DNA evidence. I need help analyzing it. This is excellent. I will unlock the piano so you may go downstairs. I am certain someone in the safe house will be able to help you if they are awake. It is likely that you will visit the Matrix before the day is done. May I take a sausage? Take the whole plate. I think I just got some dodgy sausages, blokes. Oh, 16 karma. Let's go smash some people's faces in. I get too excited about that, don't I? Put point into that. I could put another point in strength. Okay, yeah, and I've got... Horse's targeted drop... Ooh, that's interesting. Ah, I get it there as well. That's very interesting. Unlock the piano. Heh, someone left flowers on the table. Confirm. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm doing this for fun, but the way YouTube's been going recently, I'm sort of like, well, I'm doing this for fun. I just really wish that, like, I could go somewhere with it, but it looks like I'm not going to. So, the digital world. You've been doing a lot of legwork on this job, but it's going to require a trip to cyberspace and back to the ID, the Ripper, and to ID, the Ripper. The Matrix, the cybernetic analog of inside the grid, the worldwide computer network, a digital world, information brought to life. Inside cyberspace, your avatar does all the work while your meat body's left behind. All around your avatar are pathways to other nodes filled with data, IC, counter-intrusion programs, and other jacked-in runners. Cyberspace has many dangers as the meat world, and more. Locked doors, security countermeasures, and black IC can fry a Decker's brain. Every movement you make in the Matrix can be tracked. If you aren't careful, get dumped sharked out and your brain gets fuzzy for a bit. Get hit by an enemy Decker and you can die. I fumbled that so much, but there's so many words I didn't even understand. Ooh, am I gonna go in with my cleaner friend there? Let's see us in the stash. I really don't need this baseball bat. Because, I mean, think about it. I got a machete. Maybe some grenades at some point. David Fry the second. Ooh, I got Van Grass. Was hoping to get some peace and quiet tonight. You got something for me? Got a flight recorder. Wouldn't happen to be an Ares flight recorder, would it? There's some very powerful buyers are looking for that right now, and get rid of it for you for say 20%. That leaves 2,000 for you. Deal. Pleasure doing business. I don't know if that was mission item removed. See, I don't know if that was smart or not. I keep giving him stuff, but was it useful? Morning. You look like you've been up all night. You look like you've seen some action too. Suppose I could use a shower. You here to buy equipment? Maybe later. I need to track someone down. Got any clues? Yeah, I got a blood sample. Really? For I can help you out with that. Doc Castle's equipment isn't really set up for that. He considers for a minute. However, I could employ a semiconductor chip. It could decode DNA into a voltage change instead of light. That would eliminate the use of highly expensive equipment that would be required otherwise. He brightens. I just read a journal about it, so the information is still fresh. Frankly, it should be easy. What do you want to know about it? The owner's identity? Ah, that's beyond me. All I can get you is the gene code sequence. Well, that's where I come in. David, if you can get the code sequence, I'm pretty sure I can track it down via the Matrix run. Will do. Let me know the DNA. Let me have the DNA you want to test. Give Fry the blood sample. Lady Eldridge, when David gives me the sequence, I'll jack it in and help you trace the blood sample back to its source. Thanks, guys. If this works, you may find the Emerald City Ripper. No, Drac. He turns to Johnny, excited. Wake up, Johnny boy. You've got some work to do. And Lady Eldridge, if you need any gear, I'll be right here. I just got a second wind. Meet you in my rig, Lady Eldridge. I thought these guys would be excited to hear that. And I got karma for it. You need some hardware or software? I'll take a look, see if there's anything. No. Consumables? Nope. You know, some of the other people... Ooh, is that bones? But some of the other people in the area might have been useful, you know? Like the weapon guy, so I could buy some grenades. Thanks to the semiconductor-based gene sequence system that David employed, we should have the information we need to track the Jit Ripper in the Matrix. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he'd read about in the science journal, and he was working from memory on minimal sleep. That sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more about it. Yeah, maybe we can sit down with David and he can share his research. But let's stay focused. Oh dear. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA base and database first to see if our donor has prior criminal record. They have an extensive DNA archives. Then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack it in the Matrix. I can get into their private grid easily, but I've got to warn you, once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience have you had? No experience. What now? I've got a Trode net here. It's a headband you wear that lets you piggyback me in the Matrix. You'll see and hear everything I do. He looks like the scout. Okay. So I'm playing Johnny, please. Your synapses light up, your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. You can only imagine the way it feels for him. Ooh. That arch will take us to the next node. Whoa. Lone Star Data Store. The data store ahead is defended by intrusion countermeasures. Is that good? Bad? I think it's bad. Why does he? I think killing these beforehand is a good idea. I mean, look at them. Ah, yes. Oh goodness. And you're a shamany-like thing. Oh dear, I'm vulnerable. Let's attack the sentry. So yeah, this is like a nice little digitally world, isn't it? It's nothing too strenuous or, you know, it's not like the actual Matrix from the Matrix kind of thing. Because, well, that was a little... it was a little sort of busy, wasn't it? The Matrix, how it looked there, just all the numbers going up and down and up and down and up and down. Mostly down, but yeah. You know what I mean. It was incredibly busy and a little bit difficult to actually... I mean, it basically tried to phase you out. Like, ooh, look at all these strange images, ooh, at you. Until they basically put you straight back into the human world. Is that just... that's a roundhouse kick, I'm pretty sure. Good. What is this? Okay. The RC is down. Let's see if there are any match for this fingerprint. Hacked DNA database. Ooh. DNA match located. Yay, we found the bloke. Deceased. Silas Forsberg. Shop surgical assistant. Breaking and entering public indecency. Unlicensed plastic surgery, no charges for fun. So he's dead. 100% match to a dead man? Let's keep looking. Okay. Let's heal up Scruffy here. The janitor. Yeah. I don't know. Like, basically right now I'm feeling a little upset about YouTube, and I want to rant about it, but I'm not the right person to rant about it, honestly. Autopsy records. I mean, I know little compared to... Oh. I have 2 more hits in the name, Sister... Blah, blah, blah. What? Oh, is that what that means? It's... He's like, I've got 2 more hits in this username I'm using. If after that, they'll start tracking me. That's an interesting way of doing it. My computer seems to not quite enjoy the battles here. They seem to be a bit strenuous. And every now and then I get slowed down. Or maybe that's what the I wonder what the equivalent of healing is in this, because it's just like I'm healing myself in the Matrix. But yeah, there's loads of rants online basically of how YouTube is messing up right now. If you wanted to find them, you know, they're not exactly the most. I wouldn't say not entertaining, but they're just like, they inspire a lot of rage in me. So they probably inspire rage in some people, and you just hear what they're doing. Autopsy reports, autopsy records, sorry. Subject Silas Forsberg. Note, subject was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated. They also found in possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body, possibly large bore surgical needles. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. This keeps getting weirder. Okay, that sounds just... maybe it's me being paranoid. Oh, is he fully healed? I'll use it anyway. But that sounds as if they could have used a dummy body, you know? Just someone to fill in the gaps, basically. That sounds interesting. I like these kind of murder mystery things. Oh, fudge nuggets. Okay, he noticed me. I wonder what this does. Okay, oh, come on, how'd I miss? Okay, since these seem to be melee people, I will go over here and they will just chase after me. And, yeah. Oh, stop casting spells, damn it. Oh yes, because it's reduced damage. Go over here. Yeah, okay. Damn you, cubes! I should really take out that guy first. Yeah, sorry, I'm not being very talkative right now. I'm just trying to concentrate on murdering this because this looks so pretty, but also everything needs to die. Also, you know, I'm still a little over all the YouTube stuff that's been going on, really. And it's sort of, I want to rant, but what I'm going to do is just constantly rant about how they've just been messing up all the time. Is that an Overwatch? And that's, yeah, it is. That's cool. So yeah, I'll just keep talking about that, and that's not something that everyone wants to hear. I mean, certainly not for me. I'm no sort of power on it. I don't know diddly squat really. I just know what I've heard. What I heard isn't good. Especially for starting out people. Come on. Why Sentry do more than meets the dead. Ooh, that isn't good. I like this Overwatch thing. I do play. I played. What's his face? Oops, didn't mean to do that. The one that's kind of like this, top-down, control individual characters. Ooh, you're dead. Newsnet Archive. Newsnet 1, return on subject Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, chop shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Snohomish earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month when Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted the authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death was ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body and massive puncture wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medication and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin cannot be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns, yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in the sprawl. Now, that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in the meat space for a bit. The meat space. Let's escape. Okay. That's not good. Okay. Okay, run away. I don't want to fight these things. Crap. Oh god, you just missed. I don't see the point in... Oh. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man, whose death was never explained. He works with chop shops, which he fits for the living guy that you've met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to a psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who the psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can deck into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find his doctor. You in? Punch it, man. Punch it, Chewie. Really? We're going straight back in? Alrighty then. Tingly. Yeah, he's slightly wounded. Why am I not going back in? Oh, what? That's weird. It needed me to select Johnny. Who are you? Who are you? White Sparky. Come here, Sparky. Got a present for you. I'm gonna go here so that doesn't have a line of shot. Oh, and let's go with Overwatch. Wait, have they not noticed me yet? That's interesting. Now he seems to have. Okay, now you've noticed me. Okay. You're a mage, aren't you? Charging 50. Oh, that's not good. Now I see why your name is Sparky, because you're going to be Sparky all over me. But also you're dead. Mwah. Dear. I wish I could sing you a song like the Move It, Shake It, Burn It, Upgrade It one, because I like that song. But, I don't know the words properly. Like, I don't know the proper order of them. It's an amazing song. Burn it, move it, shake it, ding it, upgrade it, boom it. Hacked patient records. Searching medical records, Silas Forsberg. Medical records on file for Silas Forsberg's located. 2020 to 2030. Pediatric. My words, damn. Pediatric record, partial. One particular pediatrician's entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We've seen many cases of this recently, with the outbreak of changeling children being born, with the apparent physiology we've seen, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are effective. Prescribed a series of sedatives last year that seems to have no effect, upping the dosage. Is this the ugly elf? Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. Damn it. 2040 to present. The file is quite large, it takes well over an hour to read through. A final entry, however, is the most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatments. It's an elf. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded with me in an unhealthy and frankly unnerving way. His hero worship exhibits itself in a form of mimic speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason, and for health of the patients, I am assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him in his next session. Leave medical database. Oh dear. Got a name now? Dr. Holmes? Let's keep going and find out where he works. I think I'm managing to mess up this accent ever so slightly. He's meant to be scruffy, but, feck, it's one of them. Oh, they're quite weak, actually. We don't want host damage, so... oh dear. Oh dear. I've got a song stuck in my head, but it's not even relevant. It's the Imagine Dragons one of the recent ones. I'll never want to let you down. I'll never What? Is he dead? Johnny got burned. Okay. I'm not really sure. Like, how many hit points did he have? Okay. This might be it. Wow. Yeah, that was actually kind of difficult. Okay, let's see where this was, like where it begins. Oh god, it's back here. Alright then, bye everyone. I'll see if I can get a bit further into it now, so you don't have to rewatch everything.